Alright, how's everybody doing tonight? We are officially live everywhere. Gonna take the room a few minutes to fill in here. See if we can get going tonight. A little, but not a lot. I mean, I went to a doctor and stuff. I mean, it just seems like I got a lot of like nagging shit that's all just sort of combining right now. So, yep, dog. We'll see how it goes tonight. I ended up calling in an early night last night. I just was not feeling good. Not really quite as dizzy today, but yeah, no, like I said, if I'm not feeling good tonight, like I said, we'll see how it goes. My fucking back is brutal, man. But I'm not as dizzy. I have I guess I got a bad, it was like a lot of things, guys. I got a bad ear infection. I think that's what was making me so dizzy and nauseous. But my blood pressure was low. My potassium was really low. You know, I'm hyperventilating because of the pain in my back. So it's like a combination of like a lot of things. Just the stress of all the PayPal crap. So, it just sort of hit, taking its toll, working friggin' 7 days a week. And yeah, so, but we'll see how tonight goes, guys. And like I said, if I ain't feeling great, we'll call it an early night or something. But my damn anxiety is just as bad. If I, like I said, I won't be able to rest. I'll feel like, I gotta be on, I gotta be on, I gotta be on. It's like, it's good. The anxiety's good in some ways, but it's bad in others. If I know I got somebody else to take my place or something, that's one thing, but no, not yet, bro. I credited you. Yep, so you got the credit. So once the room fills in here, I'll end up redropping one, but I wanted to give people a chance to grab, whole spots and stuff. But everybody's shipping is gone, guys. I'm talking every friggin' thing, with the exception of the two boxes we opened last night. That's just because everybody's stuff was sealed already. But all the shipping's gone, 100%. Like I said, with the exception of the two boxes we opened last night. So I appreciate your patience with that, but everything is shipped. Hi, folks on YouTube and Facebook doing also. How are you, Hawk? Hi guys, gonna give the room a couple minutes. I actually, I just got on a little late there, but gonna give the room a few minutes to fill, roster a few minutes to load up there, and we'll drop a filler. Still doing just alright, Hawk. I mean, I'm a little better than yesterday, but that's not saying a lot. I mean, I ain't kidding. After I got off, I went and laid down, and I'm still not sure whether I passed out or fell asleep. Yeah, it's like a. So like I said, when I got up, I went to the doctor, but they said he just, he thinks it's a bunch of things. I'm not near as dizzy today. Yeah, in some ways, I'm not as dizzy, man, but I will say, man, after doing that chip in my back it is fucking brutal, man. I am getting so scared. I'd say that's one of the other things that's stressing me out, guys. If you know my history, guys, I fractured my spine. I couldn't walk for over a year. So that's what freaks me out about every time I do anything to my back. I start to panic, and you know that's another reason why I'm probably hyperventilating a little bit. It's just like it says just a lot of stress. So I know you guys have all seen my giant belt, and even that ain't doing a friggin' thing for me anymore, man. Come on, guys. Gonna drop a filler in a few minutes. Gonna probably give it 10 more minutes. I'll drop it about 8:30 or so. I got on about 15 minutes late. Yeah, I started feeling really bad, Hawk. Like I said, I ain't even joking when I said that, man. It was like I'm still not sure whether I actually fell asleep or whether I passed out. I was so dizzy last night. I got a real bad ear infection again. I get real bad ear infections from my damn allergies. And it made sort of sense with how bad my allergies have been the last couple of weeks. And so, they gave me ear drops and crap. And like I said, I'm not near as nauseous today or dizzy. It's brutal, man. Alright, guys, I'll have some variety. Like I said, a whole lot more variety of everything by the end of the week. I'm sort of haven't been ordering some stuff because, like I said, my one friend's supposed to have some mini helmets and footballs. One of the guys who I get a lot of the jersey from. So, just trying to hold out for those coming in. But I do got some bats. Hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or Friday. I said, man, I don't know what the hell's with that friggin' sportscard.com, whatever, but I'm supposed to have a whole bunch of shit coming from them. Like I said, the Jeter stuff and some various other crap, but it's still showing as friggin' not even shipped. Pending shipment, it still says. So I don't know. But I got a couple of press pass basketballs, a couple of the City of Champions, some of the Jeters. So I'll have some other variety this week, guys. It's all ordered. I'm just waiting on it all. How are you, Gary? But all the shipping, everything is all gone, folks. The only two things that didn't ship were two items from yesterday. That's because the boxes were already packed and taped and this is a fairly fresh case here, guys. And what's going on with them damn pin flags? Everybody asked me to get those things, and they are not moving. I even said I was afraid to buy them because I got stuck with them last time. People assured me they'd take them. Also got our case of pucks there, folks. What has happened with those? Those were rolling really good. Haven't seen Anunnaki or sports buff around lately. It seems very odd. But that is 10 pucks. It is a solid case. 10 pucks. That pin flag series too, guys. I'm telling you, it actually looked like if you look at the checklist for those things, it actually seemed like probably one of their better checklists. We're going to give about 5 more minutes and we'll start dropping a filler. Just wanted to let the roster fill out a little bit here. Come on, folks. See if we can get something rocking here. I'm actually going to get that filler ready. I've only got 2. I mean, I think I paid like 135 or something, so it would be like 160 by the time I shipped and paid fees, and that would just be to basically get rid of it. So like 160, just simply like I said, because these things are, I think they were like 135 or some shit. So by the time I ship and then pay the damn fee on it, I'm basically breaking even. And it's just to get rid of the one. Just because I knew it, man. It was like, yeah. People asked me to get them, and then they've been sitting. Yeah, they move well depending on who's in the room, I guess. So, like, I know Gigi's been, probably been with Matt and them guys. Other guys are on vacation. But it seems like a lot of the guys who would, normally take them, like Gigi, Eki, these guys just have not been in the room lately. So they've just been sitting here. And they, like I said, it's from, they tend to go and then, it's odd. It's like any product, I guess, just like the NHL. It was like NHL was flying. Now that puck case has been sitting there for a month, It's, well, not a month, about a couple of weeks. So, yeah, so it's just weird how things ebb and flow. I mean, the NHL was rocking there, and all of a sudden it just hit a wall. Yeah, again, NFL is about the only thing that sells on a very consistent basis, I guess, So that's really the only thing you can count on, being consistent. Like even comics, it was like, man, we were breaking so many comics, and all of a sudden, bam, just nobody wanted them anymore. It was just, so it's like now I'm breaking one a week, you know. But we were flying in the comics there for a while, so it's so hard to judge. That was like with the comics, that well, it's like that's what's so hard about doing, again, your own series sometimes. It's because of, again, like the comics died, a case into the series. So it's like now I've got, literally, friggin' 15 grand of comics sitting there. And that's money I could be using for helmets, for all sorts of other things, for mini helmets, and yeah, so it's very hard sometimes. Yeah, I used to like them, and now I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I just got bored with them or what, but I think it's just like anything you try to collect. But I'm just, trying to get different things, I guess. Just trying to keep products fresh. That's why I keep trying new stuff. That's why I'm grabbing like those Jeter collections. I figured, guys would, might want personals of those. Stuff like that. I've been grabbing some of the icon boxes, I guess. But I've been trying just a little bit of everything because I know, it gets boring just constantly opening jerseys, So I try to keep some kind of variety on the board. I've got more bands coming in. Um, hasn't really been any basketball series. HP hasn't been doing basketballs that I saw. I'll have to double check again, but that's why I've been getting the press passes. I mean, they haven't been bad, they haven't been great, but they haven't been bad. And it's just something different, I guess. But even keeping the prices down on helmets, man, is friggin' gotta be tough, man. It's like, these just, guys are raising their prices so much that even the distributors are getting nuts with their prices. It's like, keeping prices down on like helmets and stuff is friggin' not easy. But we've got the filler line there, guys, just trying to get something going. Can Brew took us? Yep, absolutely, Brew. Brew took us to 9. Bam, bam, bam. All right, 7-5. How are you, Matt? We've only got 5 left. That's good. Got Brew for 3, Tom for 2, Matt for 2. We have 5 left. All right, Brew took us to 2. Dog took us to 1. Friends, do friends, Matt. All right, Rockets closed us. Rockets closed us. He also took a full. How are you, Rockets? Let's see from Bruce 3 down to the Rockets there. Let me get Rockets full on the board. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. I'm not near as dizzy and nauseous, so they think that was like an ear infection. But, I got like a bunch of crap going on. All right, bud. Yep. Give me a second. All right, I got Brew for 3, Tom for 2, Matt for 2, Brew for 3 more, Dog for 1, and Rockets for 1. Let me update my payments and my tabs. Yes, Matt. Yep, that one. Yeah. Just put it on the chats. All right, here we go. This is for our filler. I got Brew for 3, Tom for 2, Matt for 2, Brew for 3, Dog, and Rockets in our last spot. All right, we got 6, 1. Ah, random. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times. Bam. Well, Brew, you split. I'm sorry, Dog. Looks like everybody else split. I'm sorry, Dog and Rockets. Thank you, Bill. Bill took a full there. All right, any more fulls before I drop the filler? Last call on fulls. Sorry, I don't know why the hell I cut it short there. All right, any more fulls before I drop the filler? Got 10 left. Brew took 2, so we got 10 left, folks. Got 1 full. There's 1 open for the latecomers there. I got 8 left. Purple Pride took 2. How are you, bud? Seven left. Tom took 1. Those the current names. Five left. Matt took 2. Got 1 full. Five fillers, 1 full, and we are breaking. Thank you, Matt. Five fillers and 1 full spot, guys. We'll be breaking. Pardon me. They just legalized recreational pot here today. I guess they took a vote. I haven't read out when it's going to go into effect and everything, but I knew it would, because it's just another friggin' thing for them to tax the shit out of. Illinois love to tax the hell out of everything. I can't believe they didn't do it sooner. $12 spots, $6 each. Top 6 of you are gonna get a spot. We got 5 fillers and 1 full, folks, and we will be breaking. This is basically like 3 full spots, and we're breaking. Come on, folks. We've only got 5 fillers left. All right, 4 left. Dog took one. You can blame him, dog. No. All right, Jeremy Robinson took 2 fillers. We still got 1 full left besides that, but that'll take us down to 2 fillers left and 1 full spot. 2 fillers, 1 full, and we're breaking. One full spot and 2 fillers, and we are breaking, folks. 2 spots left in our filler. This will get us breaking. Come on, guys. 1 full and 2 fillers. We're so close to breaking here. We got 2 fillers and 1 full spot left, and we are breaking. So very close. Yep, Cowboy Collector. Yep, we got 2 left. All right, Cowboy took 1. Thank you, bud. So we got 1 filler left, and then there's 1 full spot also, folks. All right, Dog closed the filler. Filler is closed. We still got 1 full spot. All right, I got Brew. I got Brew for 2. Herbal Pride for 2. Tom for 1. Matt for 2. Dog for 1. Jeremy Robinson for 2. Cowboy Collector for 1. And Dog's second. One more time. You can see from Brew down to Dog. Brewski for 2. Whoa. Purple Pride for 2. Tom for 1. Matt for 2. Dog. Jeremy for 2. Cowboy for 1. And Dog's second spot. Oh, absolutely, bud. Yep, absolutely. Yep, bobby2popsbreaks. On Venmo. All right, thank you. All right, here we go. All right, we got a 6, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times, everybody. Wow, bam. All right, shooting my top 3. Thank you, IPO. All right, guys. There, I'm just going to call a spill there. We got Bruce Samish right now. Oops, hang on. I actually want to do my box numbers first. All right, here we go. I think we can break 3, right? We got 1, 2, 4, and 5. Let me double check that though. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 4, and 5. All right, this is for boxes. I'll do teams right after this. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 2, 2. So that's actually boxes 3 and 4. 3 and 4. We're gonna do our. There we go. This is for your actual teams. Got a 4. We do take a 4 or higher. 1, 2, 4 times. Hawk the dog. Double dog on top. Times the teams first there. Bam. Come on, 4 times. The hell. It's random doing it, man. Right, we got 4 times. I got Chargers. 10 Niners. Let me get this in my promo doc. Start your trading, folks. Whoops, Tom, I'm sorry. We just launched a series. I haven't had time to do it, but just some of the names. Again, just starting at the top with the teams, guys. You know, Adrian Peterson, Lionel Messi, Pele, Gronkowski, Sony Michel, Brett Favre. You got Matt Ryan, Julio Jones. You have Sam Darnold, Larry Fitzgerald, Zeke Elliott. You got the Griswold jersey in there. You got a Marcus Mariota Nike. You have two Phillip Rivers. You have we had Jared Goff, Gurley, Barry Sanders, Russell Wilson color rush, Deshaun Watson, Ben Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning, Jared Allen, Jim Kelly, Ray Lewis, Lamar Jackson. There is two Dan Marinos. AJ Green, Khalil Mack, guys, is in the series. Brian Urlacher, Cam Newton, Carson Wentz, Antonio Brown, Jim Brown, and those are some of them. You're talking Falcons, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones are in the series, so. If the team's on the board, all teams are represented in the series. So that was just some of the big names that I was naming. All teams are represented in the series. A little better, bud. Carolina for Chargers. Carolina for Chargers. Okay, thank you, Jeremy. Yep, I'll mark it now, bud. Who is Seattle? Who is Seattle? Shit, Pat's not in the room yet. So you're screwed there. Hawkeye for Chargers or Carolina for Chargers? All right, guys, think that's about it for our offers. No thanks on NO. All right, here we go, guys. Good evening, everybody. Bobby2popsbreaks on Wednesday, May the 29th. We are breaking bomb box autograph football jerseys, 2-box break. Did random teams, you can see on the far right. Already randomized teams, customers alphabetized, everybody. Gave them a chance to trade And a few offers, but don't see anything going down. Minnesota for Pitt. Pat's not in the room right now, Bill. I'm sorry. Pat was on the board from last night. I'm not seeing him right now, so I'm sorry, bud. But if you are out there somewhere, Pat, Minnesota for Pitt was offered. Before we did any randoms, teams or customers, we randomed up the breaks. In this case, we got break 2 is boxes 3 and 4. Just gonna double check, make sure I'm not getting any kind of response back from Pat, because sometimes he bounces back and forth. Sometimes it can be on YouTube or breakers, but I'm not seeing him anywhere there, folks. So we are going to break the seal of box and number 3. Bam! Gonna be a Washington Redskins hit, folks. That is gonna be the Dwayne Haskins. And the one thing I do gotta say about this kid, man, you have all seen how these rookies sign. I mean, he is actually puts in the effort to give y'all a nice sig, man. It goes all the way up the numbers. So many of these rookies doing, literally, 2 letters, if that. The young kid SIGs have been horrible lately, man. And yep, he does a pretty damn nice SIG. You find a darn marker, man. What happened to that thing? Oh well. Who has Washington? Right at the top. Brew, man. Brew's been a little bit having a little luck. It's going to be a Bruce Key. 20 is your ticket, bud. Bucks. Bam! Just an okay break of the case, guys. Still a pretty nice break, but not a huge one for us, guys. Gonna be the Juju. God damn things. It's gonna be the Juju Schuster. Has the Total Sports Entertainment that has got the stars and stripes numbers, obviously. Juju Schuster. I thought that was Pat, though, that y'all were saying earlier. Gonna be a Pat hit. Pat finally getting back on track after a few weeks of awful luck there. Gonna be Juju and Haskins are the jerseys. Just the okay break of the case, guys. He lines you up pretty damn well for the rest of our breaks here. It's gonna be Pat. Yeah, I like them too, Drew. I try to keep a little bit of variations on them. All right, folks, we are going to do our second chance qualifier for the Man Cave Light. This is only qualifier number 2. We give one of these away every 2 cases. We pulled one of Pat's out. He can still qualify because he had multiples. Going to pull one of Brew's out also. Here we go. All right, we got a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, 6. 7, 8, 9 times. Bam! Dog dependent. God is gonna be our Man Cave Light qualifier. That is qualifier number 2. Patty Mac and Dog are the first 2. Breakers.tv, YouTube, Facebook, Bobby2popsbreaks, 8 p.m. Central, 7 DZ week. All right, folks, if you want, we re-random teams. You're going to get new teams, but if you want to keep, it is $1 off. It's only 11 a slot. You should be lined up pretty well. Good night, dog. You have a good night. All right, Phillies keeping. Steve's keeping. Pat's keeping. Rockets keeping. All right, yep, okay. Heroes keeping, Hawks keeping. Hawk, let me see. I thought you had credit. Let me double check. I'm showing 15 credit, Hawk. Yep, Jeremy, yep, I got you marked already. Okay, oh, for 2, yep. All right, so bam. All right, Gary, you keeping? Anybody up there keeping? Gary, Matt, Sal, Sky. Sky. Tom, Gary. I think the Brew actually might have went to bed. He thought he said he was heading to bed there. All right, Bill, Cowboys, are you keeping? It's $11 to keep. You get new teams. We re-random teams, everything. I'm not showing purple anymore. Yeah, absolutely, Tim. I'm not seeing anything from them. Oops. Oh, no, that was right. Whoops. Wrong damn key, guys. Sorry. There you go, Drew. Again, guys, I appreciate your patience last week or so here, guys, but I have a whole lot more variety for you this week here. Between being sick and then concentrating on getting your shipping out and stuff, it was a rough week. But I'll have a whole lot more product back for you this week, guys. How you doing, Coulter? Again, we'll have the helmets back, our bats back. A little bit of everything for you coming in this week, folks, to catch up. Like I said, hopefully my buddy gets his series done on the minis and footballs. So it should be pretty solid series. So, I mean, I know most of the stuff he has is all blazes and ices and stuff like that. So, chromes. So, I would imagine it would be the series would be pretty damn packed with most of that kind of stuff. But come on, folks, we got 12 fillers left. Or 10 fillers left. Steve took 2. Absolutely, Steve. We have 10 left. All right, I got Steve took 2, 10 fillers left. He is from spread, guys, so. Shit is that about? Yep, it already went up. It went out today. It's in his boozer basketball. Either one's fine. All right, we got 9 left. Absolutely, Sky. All right, Sky took one full and 2 fillers, so we got 7 left. Happy birthday, Sky. This is still one of my favorite items that I recently got. I know it makes no sense, but I think it's cool. It's Nico McBrain from Iron Maiden. Hagelin took us to 2. Hagelin took us to 2. Some of it I've been playing some of it here, Drew, a little bit, from YouTube. But yeah, I'm still sort of, again, I sort of like the old stuff a little bit, but I know it's old to you or whatever, but it's like one of my friends when he was listening to it, he was just like, hey, you know, it's old to you, but it's new to other people. And he even said he liked it a lot too. So he's just like, hey, re-release it. He's just. He's just like he goes. He's naming all these bands. He goes, all these songs that their first time around nobody gave a shit about, and then all of a sudden, second time around, um, they got popular. It's when they hit. It's it. Look at how even like Voivod. You know what I mean? I might like you better. That was what he brought up. He goes, how many friggin' years was that song out before it finally took off? You know? said, it's like he said. He goes, there's the one radio station here, WXRT. You know, they play like a lot of like that style music, and he's just like he goes, he's like this would fit in an XRT no problem. He's like, yeah, he's like this would they play this all the time. It's actually a station he listens to. They play like Elvis Costello, that kind of stuff. There's a band here called Point on Pondering. Um, they play a lot them and stuff. One of my friends used to be friends with them. Is still friends with them, I should say. Yeah, we'll have to see if we can send some over there because, like I said, is they that it would fit in perfect there with that their playlist, I guess. But we have two left in this filler, folks. You can still take fulls, obviously. We're gonna have to reline this another time to get it full. But we have two fillers left. Yep. And thanks for the t-shirt too, Drew. I forgot to thank you for the t-shirt. All right, Coulter closed us. We are closed on that filler. I'll reline in just a second. We got the Blues is Sex Man for one. Skyler for two. Hagelin's first. Steve. Hagelin's next four. Steve and two for Coulter. Let me get my guy there. One more time. Blues is Sex Man. Skyler. Hagelin. Steve. Hagelin's next four. Steve and Coulter for two. Yeah, thanks, Drew. I appreciate it. I don't know if you've ever heard of Poi Dog Pondering, Drew. Um, they do Jackass Ginger and I don't know what other house songs they do, but that's like the only one I really remember. But that sort of reminds me of like your stuff. They're very similar to you guys, I guess. Yeah, it's a local band. One of my friends is friends with. Like I said, XRT plays a lot of their stuff, and but like, I think in a lot of ways it's similar styles. I know they use a lot more like it's a lot more instruments and stuff. But here we go, guys. This is for the filler. We got a 5. Yeah, that's fine, Coulter. Yep, that's fine. All right, here we go, guys. We have a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 time, boys. Bam. Seemed like most people split there, with the exception of, unfortunately, Bluesy and Halen. Yeah, sorry, bud. What I will do is I'm gonna throw you on the damn pin flag just because I want to get them damn things moving. Ah, keep trying to shut that off, and every time I miss it. This is our next filler, folks. Just trying to get something else popping here. It is 12 spot, $6 each. Top 6 of you are going to get a spot. Along the lines of the baseball, though, one of the things I was going to do is I had said a couple of my friends were actually talking about seeing what, if we could maybe hook up a sign-in when they do in August. I was thinking about having some Iron Maiden helmets made up. Have them do a little bit of everything. 12 spots, $6 each. Top 6 of you are going to get a spot. $12 spots, $6 each. Come on, folks. We're 2/3 full in this break. Basically, I have 10 spots left to fill here. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry. We got 11. I have to wait for 2 seconds there, guys. I was answering an IM. All right, we got one left. One left. I literally looked down to answer an IM, looked up, all of a sudden, bam. All right, so Coulter took 6 and also took the last 4 fulls. Hagelin took 4, and then Drew took 1. All right, Tom closed. Well, Tom, you got 1, bud. Sorry. Yep, I know it says 11, Tom, but that was actually supposed to be a 1. I have only got 1, Tom. I got Coulter for 6, Hagelin for 4, Bluesy, and Tom. right, here we go. Got an 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bam. Little Hagelin split. Ouch, I'm sorry, Tom there. Bam. Looks like everybody else there split but Tom. Go. Bam, you hit with the last free spot. I got you, Tom, so who knows? Yep, last time I threw you on golf, you ended up hitting, so who knows? Oops, hang on, guys. I actually want to do our break first. All right, so we did number 2, right? So we got break 1, 4, and 5 left. We got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 times. All right, break 4. 7, 8. All right, now let's do teams. Don't take a 3, only a 4 or higher. Go 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Pat to lose it. Pow. Two. Come on, man. What the shit is going on with this thing? 7 times. Soha to Arizona. Pow. Alright, let me get this in my winner stock. If we can get one more break in there, that will get us to a promo. Alright, bam. Thank you, IPO. Anything but soccer, any other sport but soccer. So hockey, celebrities, baseball, NBA, anything like that. All right, guys, call out your trades real quick. I'm gonna run and play, wash my hands, be right back, guys. Thank you, folks. Washington and Detroit are up for trade. Washington and Detroit. Houston for Chargers. Houston for Chargers. Buffalo for Chicago. Buffalo for Chicago. Arizona for Detroit. Arizona for Detroit. Who has the Chargers? Hawk interested in Houston for Chargers. Thinking only usually trades for Seattle. Who has Seattle? SD, I'm interested in either one of Hawks teams for Seattle. All right, folks, I think we're done. Welcome to Bobby2Pop's Breaks on Wednesday, May 29th. Breaking bomb box autograph football jerseys. 2-box break, did random team sales for it. You can see on the right there, we've already randomized the teams, customers, alphabetized everybody. Gave them a chance to trade. Hit a few offers, but nothing going down. Before we did any kind of randoms, we randomed up our boxes. Or our breaks in a case. We got break 4, boxes 7 and 8. So here we go. Ouch. Yikes, guys. That is just going to be sort of a filler hit, guys. And Ndoku Jacksonville also has the $25 credit in there, guys. No, it ain't a great hit, but there's not a lot of guys that can keep pulling. Gotta, other than for net constantly. So, not a great hit there right now, sort of a filler hit, Jeremy. I'm sorry, but I wish it was a better hit for you, but you do get the 25 credit as well. Let me get that in Jeremy's doc. But y'all know what that means. That usually means we have a big hit coming right behind it. Let me get that in J-Rob's doc here. Tabs. 2-5. All right, folks, let's see what our big hit's going to be. Looks like it's going to be one of the first of these, folks. Bam! There's going to be Mr. Dan Marino Miami jersey. Now, this one is a JSA. This one is a custom, folks. There is also one of the licensed Mitchell Nesses in the series, guys. So you will be seeing Danny one more time. Ouch, gonna be a Coulter hit. Well, Coulter is gonna take home Danny Marino. All right, here we go, folks. Going to All right, we got one of Coulter's and one of Jeremy's. Here we go. This is qualifier number 3. We got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Skyler is going to be our qualifier. This is qualifier number 3. So far we have Patty Mac, Dog, and Skyler. Breakers.tv, YouTube, Facebook. 7 nights a week, 8 p.m. Central, Bobby 2 Pounds Breaks. Alright, guys. These are last 2 breaks in this case. Dice between them next time. Alright, call out if you're keeping, folks. If anybody's keeping, we do re-random teams. You're going to get new teams, but you get to keep at 11 versus 12. One. The golf. I'm telling you guys, some of these cases are pretty damn nice. Look at that last case, guys. I mean, we pulled the Bosa brothers, AP, the Messi, the Urlacher stats, Kamara, Carr. I mean, that was all out of one case. The last case, so far this case, we're doing pretty good. Think you still got some nice stuff left there. I thought J-Rob said he was actually out after that one. Let me get Tom on for one. Sal. Anybody up there? I know Hagelin's usually a filler guy. Matt, let me know. The Rockets, SD. Roger, I understand, bud. I appreciate you stopping in and chatting up a little bit. Matt. Rockets, SD, Sky, Steve, Tim. Folks up there, let me know if you want to keep. Let me know, folks. Again, I've got Tom, YPO, Hawk, Sao. Pat, Philly. SD's keeping. If he said keep. I'm not seeing Rockets anymore. Looks like Rockets might have went to bed. Oh, Hagelin did reply. Hagelin said keep. Sorry, there we go. I missed you, bud. Sorry. Alright, I'm hearing from Sky. If you want back on the board, I can get you back on the board. I'm just going to consolidate down there. Bam. All right, if we can get this broke, we'll be at a promo, folks. No, Tim, unfortunately, I'm sorry, bud, you didn't. The two hits were Coulter hit one and J-Rob hit the other. That one's on me there. Not today, but we got 6 left. Yep, I'm sorry. It wouldn't be today, Coulter. Like I said, I hate to say it, my back is killing me. I really don't want to have to run up and grab him. All right, but Javier took 3. Tom took 3. I didn't break them out tomorrow or over the weekend. But yeah, I really don't know if we got the guys in the room to fill them either. All right, we got 5 left. 5 left now. 4 left. Classics took 1. Yeah, not really, Javier. I'm not as dizzy and crap, but I'm still. All right, we're close. We're close. Coulter took those, but I'm telling him, I'm so sore and everything. It ain't even friggin' funny here. I got Javier for 3, Tom for 3, Blues' 6-man, Classics, and Coulter for 4. Javier, Tom, Bluesy, Classics, and Coulter for 4. Send on over. You can still drop for fulls, obviously, folks. I'm going to run this and we're going to get it relined. Send on over, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, everybody. Bam. Let's see, we got robbed. Ouch, Bluesy. I'm sorry, bud. Well, Tom, I'm going to give you another golf. Let's see if we can do that 6 times, folks. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. As long as we're breaking even, I guess it ain't too bad there. Yeah, but it's on me, Tom. That one's on me, Tim. Filler. All right, we got 12 spots, $6 each, guys. Top 6, make it in. We'd have to do this one more time after this in order to get it broke. If we can get it broke, that would get us to a cash promo. I got 11. Absolutely, Jeremy. All right, we got 11 left in the filler. All right, thank you, Coulter. All right, so we got 3 fillers left. Okay, absolutely, Jeremy, sorry. Man, Randy said one, I wanted up Washington. Classics in that spot there. All right, Brandon took 2. I got 1 filler left, and Coulter took the last 4 fulls. Nope, I got one left in the filler. Yep, I got, so far I got Drew for 1, Coulter for 6, Drew second, Classics, and Brandon for 2. We got one more spot. No fulls, Obi. I don't have any fulls left. Obi, sorry, I got one filler if you want the filler, but all the fulls are taken. Thank you, okay. Obi, close the filler. I got Bluesy for 1, Coulter for 6, Bluesy, Classics, Brandon for 2, and Obi. Those are our 12 fillers, folks. Whoops, sorry, Tom. Sorry, Tom, play it again. All right, here we go. Let's suck monkey balls. All right, we got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 times, everybody. Bam. All right, I'm sorry, Obi, Brandon there. Sorry, everybody who did not make it there. Here we go. This is for our teams. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, thank you, bud. All right, guys, I'm gonna do my cash promo real quick. We would normally do this after this break, guys, but gonna knock this out now just so we're ahead so we can do our keeps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes number 5 times. Well, I got Dog, Brew, and Blues It. Let me get that in my dock. Wednesday, bam. Let me get that in their tabs. Dog. Drew. Brew. Bam. Alright, there we go, guys. We would normally do this after this break because these boxes make 6. So I just ran it early there for you. Buffalo for Chargers. Classics, you interested in any of Coulter's teams? But Buffalo for Chargers. Who is Seattle? Drew, you interested in either Hawks teams for Seattle? I'm sorry, Bob, but all I can say is, again, Larry Fitzgerald is in the series, guys, so. Rams for Chargers. Rams for Chargers. I'm not hearing anything on those, guys. Welcome, everybody. Bobby2popsbreaks on Wednesday, May 29th. Breaking bound box autograph football jerseys. 2-box break did random teams. Can see on the far right. We have already randomized those teams, customers, alphabetized everybody. Gave them a chance to trade. Had a few offers, but nothing going down. Just gonna double check my chats. Don't see anything. We got our last 2 breaks in the case, which are breaks 1 and 5. We're gonna go odds on top, evens on the bottom. That is boxes 1 and 2. That'll leave 9 and 10 for the last break of the case. Freaked me out a little bit. Bam! Didn't know who the hell that was at first, guys. There's going to be the Brian Dawkins. That is his college jersey, folks. Actually, not a bad hit, man. Dawkins jerseys are not too cheap anymore. Brian Dawkins Eagles. That is going to be a Philadelphia hit. Well, that's going to be a Drew. It's the Bluesy Six, man. Another decent break there, folks. That there is going to be the Admiral Roger Staubach, folks. Your JSA is on the collar there. Actually, switch this bag out. Bag's looking a little old there. Got a nice sig, y'all can't see, goes all the way up the numbers there. Let me refold this baby. You can see there's your JSA. All right, who hit the Admiral? Oh, wow, Coulter again, man. Well, Coulter's taking two of our big hits tonight, guys. Hit Dan Marino earlier. Walking away with Roger Staubach now. That is going to wrap up the break-in portion of this one. We are going to random up our names and choose our Man Cave Light Qualifier. And, we're going to pull one of Coulter's out. And one of the Blues' six-mans out. 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 times. Sale. Well, it's Sale's first hit in a little while there. Bam. First 4 qualifiers are Patty Mac, Dog, Skyler, and Sale. Breakers.tv, YouTube, Facebook, 8 p.m. Central. bobby2popsbreaks. All right, Hog, thank you. you, YPO. Yep, thank you, Coulter. No problem, bud. Yep, I appreciate ya. Whoops. She went through that. I know Bluesy is out. Classics, let me know if you're keeping any. Javier. Looks like SD might have went to bed there. Tom, let me know. Absolutely, Jeremy. Thank you. Let me update a few tabs here real quick, everybody. So again, everybody's shipping went out. With the exception of last night's breaks. Yep. Everything was already back. So everything went out with the exception of last night's 2 boxes. But y'all should be getting your stuff. Like I said, some of you had giant boxes because of the helmets. YPO, you had like a big monster box, so watch for that sucker. It had 3 helmets in it. Yep, no problem, Classics. I appreciate it, bud. Alright, looks like SD might have went to bed. Time. We'll try another filler here, guys. Don't know if we got the people in the room. We lost a lot of guys there. But we'll give it a shot. We lost a lot of guys there. Absolutely, Jeremy, I will. Okay, so I gotta grab a soda, man. Let me grab a new soda. Filler is lame. Come on. Alright, folks, we still got a long way to go here. I don't know if we're going to eat this up. We lost a lot of people on the roster. I'm only showing 3 on breakers right now. I mean, we probably got 7 people total. Jeez, I'm down to 1 on or 2 on breakers now, man. I don't know what the hell happened there. It was a very odd week, man. The room just hasn't been too busy, and yeah, it sure seems that way. I don't know if people are just on vacation this week or what. But it seems to be a very odd week. Has it been this slow everywhere this week, guys? I haven't really been watching much because I just haven't been feeling that great. This whole weekend was like awful. I mean, this was about one of the slowest weeks I've had since I've been on. Which is, I hate to say it, is sort of my fault because of the product. Well, I should say it's sort of fucking PayPal's fault because They're holding up so much damn money on me, it's killing me. But But yeah, I mean, it's sort of been good in some ways just because of, like I said, I haven't been feeling great, and it's. I'm hoping when I get the LLC papers. The problem is here in Illinois, the LLC takes 2 weeks. Even expedited. The state sucks for everything. So it's I checked on the website and the name is showing as filed. So I'm hoping that I'll get my paperwork back within the next week or so here. So once I get the paperwork back, I got to turn that into them, and they'll release it. So it should be within a week or so. But I mean, I ain't kidding, man. They got 20 grand of my money tied up right now, and it's like it's killing me. They want me to, after 3 years, man, all of a sudden they tell me, yeah, they start fucking with me. They say they got new policies and all this kind of crap. Yep, and now they want me to do a business account. So I told them, I said, isn't my personal, you got my social security number, you got everything, isn't that a fucking enough? And then they're like, nope, we want a business account. So yeah, it's because of the razzers and everything. They basically said, that yeah, they said, well, what you're doing, we're not going to consider it gambling, but we want you to open a business account. And I said, fine. They also want me to get a regular site set up too, which I should have done a while ago, but I've just been behind with everything, doing all this by myself. Yeah, so they just want the thing. I'm just hoping they release it, right away, but I can't guarantee that. All right, Tim, you have a good one, bud. They want me to again to turn in my LLC paperwork. They want my tag. They want a tax ID. They asked me for like my distributors, all this kind of crap. And I told them, I said, that's all right in front of you. I said, everything I do on that account is for the business. I do nothing personal. It's the only thing I do personal is I send I pay myself out of it. I'll send that to the other account. So it's like after 3 years, I had never, because they want me to prove that I'm a business. Despite the fact that I'm filing for the LLC, I'll have a tax number. They still want invoices. They still said, yeah, they want distributors, they want invoices and everything, and I'm just like, dudes, that's all in front of you. You can see my distributors, you can see who I buy from, you can see who I pay. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm telling you, it is utterly ridiculous the shit I've been through with them. It really is. It's one of the things that's causing me all this stress. I'm like every day I'm fighting with them about something. I can't even print fucking shipping labels, okay? Because every fucking time I go to print a label, they want to text me a code, okay? And I'm like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. I'm like, this is to the post office, okay? Or I'll go to do batch labels. So I had 20 labels all done. And I go to pay, and then they said, "You insufficient funds." I'm like, I got, I got $3,000 in this account. How is there insufficient funds? And they said, "Well, it's too many small payments. We're flagging it." And I'm like, what the fuck gives you the right? I'm like, it's my fucking money. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, and I can't even do my shipping anymore. It's like I had to do all my shipping from the post office website rather than through PayPal. I do all my shipping through the post office this time. I normally just do it straight through. I use just regular USPS, and I do it straight through PayPal. But I can't even do that anymore because they flag those payments. It's like if I every friggin' time I want to send a payment, I gotta get the text. I want to transfer fucking money. I gotta get the text. It's it's ridiculous, man. So I ended up going. Now this week I ended up using the regular USPS website. And it's just bullshit. But PayPal's giving me so much problems, man. I'm just like, why? You know, I never had one complaint, not a single one, until that jerk off. But that was even after they stuffed my account, so that didn't even count. Yeah, I'll try something like that. It's just stupid. It's like I've been doing this 3 years. I never had a fucking problem. It's like, now all of a sudden I can't accomplish even the smallest of tasks. And I'm just like, that's just insane. I mean, I can't pay anything. I can't ship anything. Yeah, I'll have to try something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, shipping every week is a fortune, man. I'm telling you, it's like, it cost me like $600 to ship this week. All the damn helmets and everything. It's like, those things are all add up, man. But the whole business account thing, it's like I don't understand. When back when we had Boom, we used that. I was making, we were rolling twice as much cash through the account and through my PayPal as I am now. Never bothered us. Never said a fucking word. The business account they used to always screw with. Okay, my account they completely left me alone. Now all of a sudden it's like they're screwing me around. Oh, I'm sure, bud. Yep. See me, I hate to say it, I sort of went about the easiest aspect or whatever, I guess, which was, ship through PayPal, and it just made it easier for the accountants, everything like that. I guess was how I looked at it, how we looked at it. So, I usually print on labels, but for some reason, the last couple of weeks, like my printer is screwed up and it's not feeding the labels right. So this week I had to friggin' use regular paper, but I normally use labels. Oh, I have to check it out. See, like I've used like their like their multi-label shipping and PayPal and stuff, like again, where you can set up like, 20 labels or 25 labels and then you pay for those and then you do another batch, and but I can't even do that anymore because they flag it. They say it's too many payments at once, and and I'm like, but I'm on the phone with you, telling you it's me sending the fucking payment. Let it go through, and it's just ridiculous. It's restrictions on the account. It's done automatically, sir. And well, can't you take them off? It's like, yeah, I was through so much. It was not even funny. But now I can't even use PayPal. It's like I can't even use it for friggin' shipping. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I've seen them. Like I said, I've seen them. And people have told me about them, but like I said, I just haven't had enough time to research how to do it and everything. So I'm gonna have to spend the time. Yeah, I'll definitely, like I said, I'll definitely have to check it out, Coulter, for sure. Yeah, I've seen them, and like I said, people have told me about them. I just wasn't sure, like I said, what the differences were, etc. So, yeah, I just need the LLC to come in. So once that comes in, I'm really hoping they release my damn money, man. Because like I said, it's killing me. That's normally the money that I stay, a series ahead with and this and that. It's just like they got just so much money locked up on me right now. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like they're affecting my next Jersey series. They're affecting everything right now. I can't, I can't, load up on my next series when, I ain't got the dough for it. So, well, guys, I don't think we're going to get going tonight. Again, it seems like we're down, I'm down, literally down to two people on breakers right now. I got like four on YouTube, but nobody's chiming in here, so might just head on into the night, go hit a shower, guys, soak my back a little bit, and try to relax and eat. All right. right, Coulter, thanks for the advice. Yep, thank you for the advice. If I have any questions about that, I'll definitely hit you up, bud. But thank you for everything, Coulter, Philly, everybody, Hawk, Tom, Javier, everybody over on YouTube, Jeremy, YPO, anybody on Facebook, Sal, etc. Thanks a lot, guys, but it just does not seem like we're going to get going. I'm literally down to like 2 people on Breakers, like 2 or 3 on YouTube. Just seems like a very odd week. I'll have more stuff for you. Like I said, this, all the rest of the week here. So hopefully that'll help get us back on track. But thank you kindly, folks. I will see you all tomorrow, 8 p.m. Essential Breakers TV, YouTube, Facebook.